In November 2022, a single tweet brought down a $32 billion empire. But the thing that destroyed FTX was not actually that tweet, because the money was already gone. This is the story of Sam Bankman-Fried. It is the story of the man who founded one of the biggest crypto exchanges in the world, earned the trust of millions of people, and eventually found himself at the center of one of the biggest financial scandals in history. From the outside, Sam did not look like a classic billionaire. With his messy hair, shorts, and relaxed attitude, he looked like an ordinary person. He had studied physics at MIT. He was smart, but he was not charismatic. Everything had started in 2017. Sam noticed a strange opportunity in the crypto market. While Bitcoin was trading at $10,000 in the United States, it was being sold for around $10,300 in Japan. The difference seemed small, but when done with large amounts of money, it meant millions of dollars a day. Sam found a way to use this gap through stablecoins. In a short time, he made millions. First, he founded Alameda Research, and then FTX. FTX grew very quickly. In 2021, the crypto market was at its peak. Everyone was talking about crypto, and everyone wanted to get rich. But people were looking for a trustworthy exchange. FTX appeared exactly at this point. A clean interface, low fees, fast transactions, and a face that inspired trust. That face was Sam Bankman-Fried. He was going to Washington in shorts, speaking in Congress and being described by investors as the financial genius of the new generation. Celebrities appeared in FTX advertisements. From the outside, FTX was not just a crypto exchange. It was a symbol of trust. But what Sam was really selling was not technology. It was a story. He said he would donate most of the money he earned to charity. First, he would make a lot of money, and then he would use that money to help the world. People loved this idea, because Sam did not look like someone who only wanted to get rich. He looked like someone who wanted to save the world. The media believed him. Investors believed him. Politicians believed him. Customers believed him. FTX reached a value of $32 billion. But behind the scenes, there was a completely different reality. FTX was an exchange. People deposited their money, bought and sold crypto, and kept their assets there. The most basic rule of such a system is simple. Customer money belongs to the customer. The exchange does not touch that money, but FTX did. Customer funds were being transferred to Sam's other company, Alameda Research. Alameda used this money for risky trades, paid off debts, and from the outside, the system still appeared strong. At the center of this structure was FTX's own token, FTT. On paper, it was valuable. A large part of Alameda's balance sheet was made up of this token. In other words, the system was actually based on this. Create your own token, make it look valuable, use it as collateral, and pull customer money into this structure. When the market is rising, everyone looks rich. But when the market falls, the truth comes out. In 2022, the crypto market started to collapse. Alameda began taking losses. The hole grew bigger. When customers wanted to withdraw their money, the money that was supposed to be in FTX's accounts was not there. Then November 2022 arrived. Binance founder CZ announced that he would sell the FTT tokens in his possession. Normally, this could have looked like a simple decision, but for FTX, it was a bomb. The market panicked. FTT started to fall. People wanted to withdraw their money from FTX. In a short time, billions of dollars in withdrawal requests came in. FTX could not meet them because the money was not there. Sam tried to make a deal with Binance, but after examining the balance sheet, Binance pulled out. And at that moment, everything ended. FTX filed for bankruptcy on November 11, 2022. One of the biggest crypto exchanges in the world collapsed within a few days. Sam stepped down as CEO. Billions of dollars belonging to customers were missing. Sam, however, continued writing on Twitter. He apologized, gave explanations, and tried to make what happened look like a mistake, but prosecutors did not call it a mistake. According to them, it was systematic fraud. In December 2022, Sam was arrested and extradited to the United States. In court, his former partner spoke. Caroline Ellison said that Sam had ordered different balance sheets to be prepared for investors. Gary Wang said there was code in the system that gave Alameda special privileges. Thanks to this code, Alameda could withdraw money from FTX without being stopped by the limits that applied to normal customers. So this was not just bad management. There was a backdoor deliberately placed inside the system. The jury reached its verdict, guilty. In March 2024, Sam Bankman-Fried was sentenced to 25 years in federal prison. But the real question is this: how did Sam manage to do it? Because he did not look like a bad guy. He was someone who wore shorts, had messy hair, spoke calmly, and said he wanted to save the world. People wanted to see him not as a fraudster, but as a differently thinking genius, and Sam gave them exactly that. FTX showed us this. Trust does not replace oversight. Big investors, famous advertising faces, and a well-told story do not mean your money is safe. FTX was not an accident. It was made to look like an accident. In reality, there had been a hole growing inside for years. That tweet only made the hole visible. Sometimes an empire does not collapse because of a single tweet. It is already rotten. The tweet only delivers the final blow. Do not forget to subscribe. Did you lose money in FTX, or have you ever faced another scam in the crypto world? Write it in the comments. See you next time.